Four Dragons Tai Chi, and every Thursday at 10:30, we will continue with our Tai Chi for Health practice here on the AARP Texas Facebook page. This third series will continue now until November 19th, and we'll focus on breathing and meditative techniques called Qigong to improve our Tai Chi practice. So let's go ahead and get started. We're getting off to a bit of a late start due to some technical difficulties, but we're going to start with our Qigong practice called Hanyuan, or primordial Qigong. And this is going to help boost our immune system. As we're moving into fall and into winter, we want to make sure that our immune system is strong and not sluggish. And then we're going to move into our Tai Chi for Health practice, into the first and second series. Okay. So finding your stance, feel free to practice seated. And let's take a few deep breaths. Inhale slowly. Inhale, arms up. And exhale down. Nice, long, slow, deep breath in. And exhale. Soft knees, long spine, neutral pelvis. Inhale up. And exhale. And we're going to move right into our primordial Qigong. Standing with your arms open in our Wuji posture. Elbows rounded and resilient, fingertips dripping with Qi. And inhale. As you bring your arms up, spread the fingers and imagine the fingertips are being pulled gently to expand and open up the energetic channels, and then bring the palms to face the crown of the head, shoulders relaxed and sinking, inviting that Yuan Qi or primordial Qi, the Qi of all creation, and allowing it to enter and mingle with the Qi of your body, letting it wash through the organs, going deeper each time, cleansing the internal body. Inhale, hands out in front of the navel, and on the exhale, strongly exhale, sending the Qi out through the fingers and out through the feet. Inhale, back to Wuji stance. Exhale, sink and relax. And on the inhale, inhale, arms up. Spread the fingers wide, open the eyes wide. Allow the Qi to move in and down through the body. Exhaling, washing down through the body, cleansing the organs, cleansing the bones. Inhale, arms out in front. And exhale, release out and down through the feet. And back up. Inhale, one more time. Opening up to the energy of the sun, the moon, the stars, the planets. Energy all around you. And let it wash down through your body. Inhale. Exhale, release all turbid, toxic chi down into the earth. And back up. Bring one hand over the other in front of your lower dantian. Take a deep breath. And exhale. And let's close out this section of the practice with 3 deep breaths. Now we're going to gather in bright, fresh chi. Inhale, leaning forward, gathering chi. Bring it to the upper dantian, in through the eyes, nose, mouth, ears, forehead. Filling up the upper dantian at the center of the head, and exhale, releasing any excess chi down to the lower dantian. One hand over the other. Let's do that again. Gathering up chi. Maybe you naturally want to smile because it feels good to have extra energy or more energy. It feels good, and when you feel good, you tend to smile. And then the smile in turn makes you feel good. Smiling sends a signal to the body to create endorphins. It makes you feel good. And these endorphins help to reduce pain. Take a step out a little bit wider. And inhale. Gathering chi into the lower dantian. Let it reach back towards the center of the body, back towards the spine. Let the abdomen be relaxed, allowing this energetic center to grow bigger if it needs to. And you may find that gathering energy to this center of the body helps to release back tension, back pains. And now we're going to scoop up from underneath the body, bend the knees, scoop up, bringing energy up from the perineum and up to the kidneys, hands behind the back at the bottom of the rib cage, palms up, thumbs up, and kidneys pressing forward. Taking a deep breath in. Releasing any tension and pressure off the kidneys, and exhale, hands out in front. Scooping up again. Bringing energy up to the kidneys to help support our life essence. And when the kidneys are relaxed, we can cultivate more energy, cultivate a better quality of life, and cultivate longevity. And bring your hands out in front, one hand over the other. At the lower dantian, take a nice deep breath. And relax, closing out the second section. For the third section, we're going to take this energy that we've cultivated and gathered, and we're going to use our intention to move it into the bones, strengthening the bones and stimulating the bone marrow. So bring your hands up in front of your forehead. We're going to imagine that we're expanding the ball inside the head. And allowing the primordial chi to enter in through the pores. And as we exhale from the skin, we move chi into the bones, into the bone marrow. Let's expand again, gathering more chi. And letting it come in, moving it towards the bones, compressing it gently. Directing the chi. Using our minds to help heal our bodies and bring our bodies back into optimal health. And bring your hands down. Stopping in front of the pelvis, expanding. And contracting the chi, squeezing it into the bones of the ribs, the spine, and the pelvis. And now extend the arms down. We're going to expand underneath the body and contract, bringing energy to the base of the pelvis, to the bones of the legs and the feet. Inhale, expand. Exhale, the chi sink and attract deeper into the bones. And now closing out this section, bring your hands to your lower dantian. Take a deep breath in. And closing out the section. Now for our final section, we're going to circulate the chi. So find a position where you're at about a 45-degree angle in a bow stance. And let the tongue rest on the roof of the mouth because we're going to circulate energy along the central channel of the body, up the midline of the back and down the front. And then we're going to reverse the circulation and then bring it back. So we're going to start by pulling back, shifting the weight, staying low. Inhale up. From the tailbone up the back of the spine, exhale. Down the front towards the navel, circulating back up. And reverse. Bring the hands forward, guiding the chi up the front and down the back. And going back to the beginning, 3 circulations. Slow, soft breathing. Slow, soft movements. And now shift the weight. Rotate the feet. Repeat on the other side, coming into your bow stance. Breathing up the spine. And reverse. And reverse again, bringing it back. And coming back to center, shift your weight, bring your toes forward, bring one hand over the other. Take a deep breath in. And let's close out our warm-up practice, our Hunyuan Qigong, our primordial Qigong. Bringing together the forces of the universe to help support us and heal us and bring us back into balance. Becoming softer, more permeable, more in tune with our environment and the natural cycles of life. All right, and step your feet together. Let's massage the soles of our feet, rocking forward and back. If you have issues with balance, just have a chair near you or use a wall as you rock forward and back. Still staying focused and centered on that central channel or core axis of the body. And then come to center and then shift left and right. Feeling into the outer edges of the feet. You may even notice that this can loosen up tightness in the hips if you're feeling any of that. Come back to center. And then we're going to circle into the four corners of the feet. Circle the square. And reverse. So we're giving ourselves a little foot massage, a little bit of reflexology. And coming back to center. If you can, lift one foot up, bring your heel up towards your hip, opening up the knee joints, shoulder rolls, rolling up and back. Making sure that everything is loosened up for our Tai Chi practice. So let's go ahead and get started. Finding a space where you can take a few steps forward and a few steps out to the side. Starting with your heels 2 fists apart, toes turned out at a 45-degree angle. Let's begin with our commencement, our opening form. Find your alignment, find your upright posture, and inhale, wrist up, holding the ball out in front. And exhale, sink. Shift your weight, hands in front of the hips. Step forward. Shift the weight into a bow stance. And step out to the side, open, close. Sink into your horse stance. Shift the weight and mirror me. Bow stance, single whip. Shift the weight. Empty stance. Transition to cloud hands. And we're going to step it out today. If you don't have room to take 3 steps out, just keep your feet stationary or take smaller steps. Open, close. Transitioning to the other direction with single whip. Stepping forward, pushing out in front, separating the hands. Transition into cloud hands, empty stance. Step out to the side. Make sure your heels are underneath your hips. Open, close. All right, moving into our intermediate section with brush knee. Shift the weight. Turn your foot in, hook step, extend. Empty stance. Step forward. Brush knee, follow step. Step back. Play the lute. Empty stance. Stay low. Peri peri punch. Turn out. Turn the foot. Turn the hands. Shift the weight. Turn out. Turn the hands. Shift the weight, striking under. Step forward, toes forward. Block, follow step punch. Step back. Roll back. Push the mountain. And turn to the front, repeating on the other side. Open, close. Shift the weight. Hook step. Brush knee. Play the lute. Peri peri punch. Roll back. Turn to the front. Open, close. And raise your stance, closing the practice. All right. Relax your stance. Open and close your hands. And today we are going to finish up with a meditation technique. And so I want you to pull up a chair. You can do it standing if you like, which is perfectly fine, but sometimes when we're meditating, it's easier if you close your eyes and visualize what it is that we're doing here. So bringing your feet flat to the floor. And now visualize yourself sitting in a room full of white fog, a white mist. I like to imagine the mist rolling over the mountains, rolling down into my current environment, rolling around my body, underneath me, over the top of me. And as though I'm just sitting in this pool of fine mist. And as you inhale, imagining the mist is entering in from the tailbone up through the spine. As it enters up through the spine, it then moves into the skull and washes over the brain, moving into the creases and folds, moving into the CSF, the cerebral spinal fluid, and clearing out any debris, any stagnation, any congestion in this area. And as you exhale, exhale out through the mouth. Releasing out all the dark, cloudy chi and debris. So let's do that 3 more times. Inhaling fine white mist, healing mist into the spine, up the spinal cord. In and around the brain. And exhale out through the mouth. Each time the breath getting less smoky, less cloudy, more clear. Continue again. When you're ready to exhale, exhale out the stagnation. And one more round. And when you're ready, just relax your breath. Open your eyes if you close them. And as just like we cleanse the visceral organs, we also want to cleanse the mind and the brain. And this can help with neurological disorders or issues. It can also alleviate eye strain, headaches, any kind of tension that we hold in the head, maybe due to being in front of screens for long periods of time or any sensitivity to light. And that concludes our practice for today. Sitting up nice and tall, inhale your arms up. Bring your hands together to seal in all of this wonderful chi. Being open to receiving more and more throughout our day. Considering this an initiation of chi. Wrapping one hand over the other in our symbol of Tai Chi, our symbol of heaven and earth, our symbol of balance, symbol of health and well-being. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Li Fu, and wishing you peace on your path. Dao An.
Hi, I'm Rosalinda Martinez with AARP Texas. We hope you enjoyed today's Tai Chi virtual class with Li Fu, Director of Four Dragons Institute Tai Chi for Health and Longevity in Houston. We decided to extend the series after several of you from around Texas and beyond reached out to us asking for more. Tune in next Thursday at 10:30 a.m. for another lesson. The 12-week extended Tai Chi Thursday series runs through November 19th. You will find prior classes on aarp.org/Texas. You will also find voting information and deadlines on our site. Information like the last day to register to vote in Texas is October 5th. The last day to request a mail-in ballot is October 23. Early in-person voting is from October 13th through October 30, and Election Day is Tuesday, November 3rd. We encourage you to make a plan so you can vote safely in the manner you choose. You can find a mail-in ballot application at www.votexas.gov. Thank you for joining us, and see you next week.